Welcome back to our channel. In this episode, we go visit the Bequia Heritage Museum and learn about whaling traditions in Bequia. We also have our Companionway steps we finished, and we show you the process that we went through. Subscribe to our channel for more adventures and DIY tips. I am Chantal and this is my husband Gary. Together we live and sail the Caribbean aboard our Beneteau Maracudja. Join us as we discover and explore the amazing sights of the Caribbean and learn about its history and many cultures. With a few friends, we walked over to Friendship Bay to visit the Bequia Heritage Museum. It's a 45-minute easy walk. This is a whaler. I don't know what they call it exactly. They'll tell us. The harpoons in the back. Pretty cool boat. And they're sailing these boats or rowing, one or the other. They're not.
I think they decided to do them.
Oh yeah, those are the paddles right here.
Yeah.
These are paddles.
Oars.
Oars, excuse me, oars. Okay.
You can't paddle that thing.
And the mast is a bamboo. Those guys are hardy. And this is the rudder. Look at the view. Amazing. Okay, now we're gonna go to the boat museum. We went inside the shop. This one here, they have like pieces of potteries like dating back to the 1700s and stuff, but the camera wasn't working inside. You can see the flashing a little bit, so I don't know, something about the lights is not conducive to filming in there, so couldn't film in there. So we're gonna go see the boat museum now. This is Gary.
This is the original rudder from the schooner Friendship Rose.
The Friendship Rose is a 100-foot sailboat built in Bequia using only hand tools and launched in 1969 in Friendship Bay. Originally used as a cargo mail boat until the early 1990s, she was converted to a charter boat. The last sighting, the Friendship Rose was still anchored off Port Elizabeth in a military bay. The museum explores Bequia's maritime history, including boat building and its relationship with whaling, still being practiced in the island archipelago of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, although very rarely. I believe they have a quota of 4 whales per year maximum, but rarely catch one.
Built by some young French.
Oh, Martinique.
Martinique. It was donated to the museum. As you see, this was carved out from the trunk of the tree. They used hot charcoal and it dug out. You could see the trunk in order to get it to shape like this.
They still do races in Martinique and Dominica with these canoes. Yeah, they do that in between the islands, actually, from one to the other.
Yeah.
That's not easy. That's a large boat.
Yeah.
What type of whale they caught with this?
Well, they have different kinds of whale. They have the humpbacks and
They catch humpbacks with this?
yeah.
Oh, the humpback's bigger than this boat.
Yeah. What is up?
Oh my gosh.
So this is actually the whaling boat.
Just tow it behind that?
Yeah, they tow it. There's a painting, the picture up there will show you. Yeah.
It's amazing that these guys go out there and no motor. They went out with a sail or rowing.
Yeah, with a sail. Yeah.
Hard living.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if they turned the whaling to whale watching.
Well, maybe one day I think we should actually build
The boat.
boats. Yeah, back then. This one was actually a whaling boat, but now they placed it into the Easter Regatta. But I think it's in the Admiralty Bay put aside.
I think we saw that one.
Yeah, Iron Duke. Iron Duke, yeah. It's just pictures displaying of, how it was before.
Look how they put the boat on land to paint them. They lay them on the side and they would paint the side of the boat and then it would flip them clean and all that. So they would probably wait till low tide to beach the boat. So this is the harpoon for the whales?
Yeah. The lance, fencing spear, and the harpoon.
And this big one there, what is that one used for? To cut it open to remove the
The fencing spear.
oh, fencing.
Yeah, to cut the whale.
To cut the whale meat, yes. Okay, that makes sense.
At the station.
Uh-huh. She said that they used to catch, the guy that built this one is for catching sharks.
Yeah. Keep the sharks away when they butcher in the
Oh, for their whale.
when they butcher in the whale, they keep the sharks away.
Got
When
you.
they catch the sharks.
And they get used their liver to make oil.
Well, they say shark oil is really good for the health, against cancer and stuff like that. So. Shark never get cancer. That's one fish that never ever get cancer. So they are using sharks sometimes for making medicine.
Even cancer's afraid of sharks.
Yeah.
Yeah, really? That's good.
Look at this. The man you see outside the boat is sitting on the back of the whale trapped to the boat. His job is to sew shut its mouth to prevent it from swallowing water and thereby sinking. Not for the faint of heart.
So this is the actually displaying they call the cutting wheels. And they take it over to the island. They're showing how to do the cutting on the island.
Yeah.
That's actually Olivier. Yeah, this is the jaw. The jaw. And these ones are the shoulders. Oh! Yeah, the shoulders.
Wow. Shoulders.
And this is the jaw. This boat in particular was used to
Keep the sharks
the
away.
shark catcher, yeah. The what? Shark catcher. Used to catch the sharks.
Well, they defended their catch, their whale catch.
Yeah.
Sharks would come, so then this guy was in charge of getting rid of catching the sharks, so they wouldn't get the whale. Oh wow!
Yeah.
Everybody had a job.
It's called a tender.
Because someone had.
Did they eat the sharks too? Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they still do that as well.
And if somebody had to jump in the water to sew the whale's mouth shut, I heard.
Yeah.
So he didn't sink.
Yeah.
Boy, that guy was brave. With the sharks. Yeah.
This is very important. We're going to need a bigger boat. Jaws reference. Oh, that's so sweet. So, Chantel, what is in this birthday cake?
4 candles. I don't know what the 4 candles singing like, but
Four.
she wishes I was 40 again.
You're not 4 again, so
40.
I know.
But sometimes we act like we're 4.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, that's a gift.
Love it. I love the cake.
So this is, I don't know how it tastes like because it's my first time. Kahlua brownie. Hey. Chocolate sauce.
These are special brownies.
Kahlua special.
Uh-oh. What happened here? You bored again?
It wasn't good. It wasn't good.
He's bored again. That's what happens.
What do you mean by that? I'm never bored with you.
You're always bored. Come up with new projects every time. Well, no, this was a necessary project.
But usually I do this project right after she cleans
Always.
the boat.
Always. You just made a whole mess all over the place, and I just finished cleaning the whole boat.
Well, look at these beautiful steps I made.
Okay, so
Aren't they beautiful?
these are, oh my God, I hope I can get on top of this. Yeah. So explain to everybody what you're doing. Why did you remove the ladder and the stairs?
Because we're going to have the steps refinished. They're looking a little worse for wear.
The steps, after 3 years with us having the boat, Gary sort of refinished the top one. But it's hard to do in the boat because you're sanding that, and it's got a lot of sand damage there. See that? All these little spots.
These have been done before too, because the bottom color is different color.
So he decided to. There's some guys here that are really good at doing woodwork and varnishing. So we're having them redo the steps. So Gary took them out and he made temporary steps out of pieces of wood, so that we can come in and out of the boat. Now hopefully we can put it back in.
That's going to be the...
Because it was hard to take out.
Yeah, that's going to be the ticket. Today we're going to replace our beautiful pine steps that we put in while we had our other ones refinished.
So this is the new stairs, the new step,
Oh, the refinished.
refinished. Sorry, they are beautiful, beautiful, shiny, gorgeous. So
And since we're going on a 3-day passage,
down, top is done, everything.
we want the curved steps instead of the. We're going to be on a starboard tack for 3 days.
3 days, yeah.
We want the curved
Yeah,
step.
because this is kind of dangerous when you're heeling and you gotta go down. The boat's tilted to the side a little bit. You don't want to fall on these steps. Plus, they're really sharp on the edges. You know, you're going up and down. You gotta be careful holding on to things. We don't want to fall and hurt ourselves. So we got 2 days, less than that, a day and a half. What time is it? 2 o'clock. To put this together. And we have friends coming over at 5 o'clock still. You got 3 hours to get done.
Chop, chop.
This is what.
Pivots.
More like. Yeah. This is what holds the stairs to the wall. These two. What are we doing now? Having to drill a new hole.
Because there's a broken.
The screws in the back of that step. The screws in the back of that step are broken. So he's making new holes next to that's the old hole, that's the new hole. So he's making new holes so that we can put that step up, finish.
Get your toe.
Okay.
Alright. We didn't do what we said, but I think it would have fell off anyway. I'll hold it and put this one through it. How's that sound? We have to solid.
I'll hold that. The glamorous life of yachting.
Well, it was better than yesterday with the toilet. With the toilet all day.
Yeah, then we're going to turn up the tape and we'll be done. Woo!
Okay, we've got a method now.
Okay, so first the hardest part is getting the tape, the white paper off the tape. Okay. Ooh, that's rough.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
Don't sit on that step, it'll burn your butt. After more than 2 months in Bequia, a long bout of COVID, and most of the Caribbean islands still closed because of COVID-19, we decided to sail to the U.S. Virgin Islands, where one of our sons would come visit us. It had been too long since we saw any family members. In the next episode, we'll sail some crazy weather, but also test our sailing skills. Subscribe to our channel, and if you like this video, click the thumbs up button. Till the next time.